Hello, everybody. I'm ready for this Ethno World Hope session, and I hope that you are ready here, there, and everywhere. I am Kristine Heebøll, and I'm from Denmark. I live here in Denmark, and I play the violin. I have been a part of ethno experiences in many different ways. I have been playing folk music all my life, brought up in a family where we played folk music and danced also. And this ethno experience was totally opening to me. So I'm very honored to be a part of the Hope session. And I hope that you're watching and that you are enjoying, that you are ready with your instruments, and you can text me in the comment, and if you have any questions, I think that now and then I will answer them, or maybe Durgesh, our Ethno World helper, will do a lot of typing there. But just send me a hello, and I'm ready here from Holland, for example. That's nice to know, and I see that also Jeroen is watching in the village of Sønderho, and I'm very pleased that you will join me here. And I just want to tell you a little about my experience with the ethno. That it started all when I was a teenager here in Denmark playing folk music, and I was more or less, I think, a part of a very, very small crew playing folk music. We felt a little alone. And then I found a small advertisement in the folk music paper magazine in Denmark telling about ethno, a folk camp for 15 to 25-year-olds. And hi Durgesh, hi Jeroen, hello Australia. I found this small advertisement and I booked a ticket there, and I went for this international folk camp, and I was just totally blown away. And this was before, you know, internet, and before everybody was flying all over the world. And I was just totally in love with this feeling of meeting people, sharing my music, and learning new music. And then, of course, I had to go back, and I brought friends from Denmark next year and next year again. And I had a lot of friends at the ethno camps. And when I was asked to do ethno camp as an artistic leader in 2000, I was very pleased to do that, and it was so much fun going back to see the whole ethno camp from another point of view. Then I was artistic leader there in Sweden for 3 years, and I have also been artistic leader in England and at the Flemish ethno and the ethno historia. And then for some years after, I thought that there was something missing in Denmark also. So I was organizing the Danish ethno for 3 years at the very beautiful island of Fanø. And after that, people took over from me, and I had family and kids and did other stuff. And now I'm so pleased to be back in the ethno community. I was asked to be a part of the ethno band at the ethno festival that was celebrating 30 years of ethno. Of course, this is Corona cancelled, but I'll be there next year. Hope to see you. And so this is my first time in more or less 8 years that I'm doing ethno stuff, and I was so happy to be asked to do this. Besides of playing music, I'm also teaching at the Folk Music Academy in Denmark, and I'm doing projects and workshops, and I compose a lot of music. But today it will be about traditional stuff from Denmark. It will be a polka, and it will be a song. And I'm also greeting people from Denmark are also watching. Please remember to write a comment and maybe a question also. I can maybe answer it, or maybe Durgesh can help you. Okay, I will I will teach you a polka from this area, and maybe it seems that I'm left-hand fiddle it because I will have to reverse everything. But this is Denmark. I don't know if you see this one as a mirror, or I can do it in this one. No, I think it's the first one that works for you, I hope. And I will have Læsø here in the top of Denmark. And then I will have Fanø here in the bottom of Denmark. And all rest of Denmark is a lot of islands. So we have had a lot of traveling and a lot of sailing back and forward. And that's and also having a lot of inspiration from different styles. First, this polka from Læsø, I will play it for you. It's called the corkscrew. And it was also known as from a very famous fiddler called Bjerregaard, who published a lot of tunes, I think around 1,000 tunes in sheet and sending it all over Denmark. And he used one of these polkas, and then it went to Læsø, and because it's a little remote island, as you see, compared to the Danish conditions, it was changed a little, but only to the best, I think. Here it goes, the corkscrew. I just played through once, and you can watch, and then I'll go it slowly afterwards. In Danish, it's called Proptrækkeren, and that, you know, the tool that you use to open wine with. The corkscrew is the word. This polka is just a normal but very not normal polka. In the island of Læsø, you dance polka, but in the opposite direction of the room, and that makes the swinging, the turning in the couples, you know, when you are around with the couple in the couples, extra, and it feels more or less like double. So this is a real turbo polka when it's the right tempo. And we'll take it step by step. The A part goes. Repeat. Again. Last time. Next phrase. And the D. Part 2 again. Put those two together. Once again. Last time. Then it goes. You have this as a connection to the next part. And then a C. We take from this. And the C and the G. C. Last time. And then we will have the whole part, and I'll do it one time very slow, and then one time in this same speed, more or less. We go from this, start on the E, it's A major, sorry I forgot to tell you. From this A, and we start 3, 4, and it Once again. And on the D. Once again. Then we have 3 phrases of and on the A. And if you're a fiddler or other instrument that can do this, it's very nice to have the bend to the A. I hope you're okay with this. To move on to take the whole A part, it goes. Once again, a little faster. Once again, a little faster. Then for the next part, it goes the same. It's the same. But in the end, we will have from the G we go through that again. From the G, C, again. Last time. And the very end it goes. And 2 long notes in the end. So go da 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 la. That's the whole A part. We will put it together now. I see that Duggish, hello, you write to me that if I could go a little slower, I can, even slower, but if you are okay with this, I'll move on to put the whole part together, the whole A part. Please write me back if I should do it even more. The end of the A part goes. The whole A part, I'll play it for you once slow. You can listen or you can join. It goes like this, and 3 and 4 and. Super! Remember? Very good to hear, Anne. Nice to see you here. On the T. The whole A part, we go through the whole again, and remember to be aware that these bar are not equal. We have a 3/4 bar in the end actually, and if you are having a chord instrument, I will be happy to announce that I also prepared some chords, and I'll just show it to you because this also shows you that you have this strange 3/4 bar in the end. And in the end you have the 3/4 bar here. But we'll go through the chords later on. We'll stick to the melody first. Okay. Whole A part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the B part, and we will go to E minor. I'll just play it for you once in more or less the right dancing tempo, and then I'll speed it down, and I'll do it in little parts. But first in the right tempo, more or less. And again, if you're counting 1, 2, 1, 2 like a regular polka, you will be a little confused because you'll have 3 bars of 2/4 and then just a half bar, and then you'll have 3 bars and then you'll have a 3/4 bar. So it's technical, but it's not. You know, it's natural when it flows, like all music and like all traditional music when you know the language. But this is just my little shortcut for you into the Danish language. I'll go through the first bar here. So it's actually just an E minor and just doing. Okay, 2 times more. Starting from the B. Hello! We will also have, yeah, nice to see you, Emilia. This is fun, and I hope to see a lot of people that I also don't know at all. 2 more times. Oh, hello, Kuhn! We just put another slightly, just an ending to it. Back to the B again. Slowly once. Next part goes. No. Aha. So it goes with the E and then a B major, 7 chord, but then you actually more or less stop on that and start from the top. Listen once. And again. This is the first half of the B part. Second half goes. And then another kind of B chord. Start on the D sharp. Once again. This is quite a funny polka for Danish conditions also. And if it maybe looks even more funny, it's because this is mirrored. I'm actually not a left-handed fiddler, as Kuhn now comments here. But I don't know how to put it in the other direction. I could put a mirror and stuff, but I won't. So maybe what you see is funny, and the melody you hear is funny. But it will be good in the end, as everything. We'll do the B part again. It goes 3, 4. And in the end, as before, it's a 3-4 beat. 3-4 bar. Are you okay with the B part, or should I go a little slower or take any details here? Just write to me and I'll see how you comment this. And in the meanwhile, I'll do a little fun fact for you about the island of Læsø. That is one of the only islands in Denmark where they had an industry for salt. They took salt from the ocean. They took the ocean water, and then they, did big bowls, big pots, and steaming, and had this very special salt from the ocean. But because of that, they just had to use all the wood on the island. So it's an island with really not very much wood. But they have another very strange thing in their traditional houses. Like, in old houses in Denmark and a lot of other places, they use straw for the roof. But on this island, they use seaweed, actually. So it's funny in many ways. I'll just do the B part slowly once and a little more up-tempo afterwards. 3, 4, and... Here from Janine, maybe I pronounce it in a funny Danish way. Sorry, question maker. If I use double stops only in the end, or if I do it more times, and like all, how do you say? Like all music and like all traditional music and especially dance music, it depends on the context. If you have 60 people dancing, of course. And you have to do a lot of noise, then you will do double stops a lot more than I'm doing now, where I try to articulate the melody clearer to you. So I'll do more double stops in a live situation, more so to speak. But I just love the sound of the fiddle with 2 notes on the same time. That's why I do it all the time. I can't help it. I'll do the B part again. A little faster. 2, 3, 4, and... I'll do it a little more faster. 2, 3, 4, and... yes, that's the B part. Should I do it again? Please comment me. If you don't stop me, I'll do it the whole tune. And no, I'm running out of fun facts. No, actually, I would have shown you this picture of the fiddler, this tune's origins from. He's called Madvig Vilsen. And maybe that sounds like a strange name to you. And actually, even in Denmark, Madvig is a very strange name. You don't have it these days anymore. But Madvig was a fiddler. He died in the beginning of the 80s or in the middle 80s. And he was a part of the group on Læsø who was still really digging this old kind of dances and music. There were some young and very enthusiastic people coming from Aarhus who visited the island Læsø and had a lot of teaching and a lot of dancing and a lot of talking with these old guys from there. One of those was KENDT, who's a accordionist and one of my teachers, and I learned this from him. I'll do the whole tune now, and remember that this is my version. If you heard it from KENDT, my teacher, it would have been very different. If you heard it from Madvig Vilsen, it would be different again. But just join me on it. I'll remember that the A part is in A major and the B part is in E minor. It would be actually, and it is, how to say, yeah, there's a lot of different options to do if it's a chromatic the other or the one or the other way. If it's C or C sharp, but this is my version. Yes, Kuhn, you're asking. Oh, yes, his name is Madvig. Madvig, yes, thanks, Anne Dottier. It's Madvig, but because of the Danish it sounds a little like the L. Thank you. Here we go, the whole tune. I play the A part just to remind you. Thanks, Maimu. It's just Danish. Now in tempo, 3, 4. This was the whole tune for the first time. I hope that everybody joined there, here, there, and everywhere. And hello, Sally, nice to see you here. This is a tune you ought to know also. I would like to speed up one more time, and please, if you're a fiddler, notice that I try to do the same bowing more or less every time, but it's not completely in stone and in bricks and very, very important. But for me it works that I have, you know, the up on the... on this, you have an upstroke, for example, bowing upwards. So you can copy it if you have the time, or you can have the sheet later that Duggesh will show you how to find. We have it a little more up tempo. Yum but little but little 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's the tune. I think we are heading towards a danceable tempo here. If you're watching, this is the Hope session in the ethno world. If you know any friends, musicians, fiddlers, or just interested in traditional Danish folk music, remember to tag them and tell about this broadcast now, and that you can even find it on YouTube afterwards, together with a lot of fantastic other music from all over the world. Now we will continue to the chords that I wrote here, and I hope that you see them. Please give me a thumbs up if this works. We'll just go through it with me on the piano, so I'll move a little further, a little backwards here, and I hope that you see here. I will try to sing it more or less, and then I'll just go through the chords here, and you also see that the bottom here, you see the first time in the B part and the second time in the B part, and be aware that you only that you have a bar that's only at a one beat here, and that feels maybe a little awkward, but just to move it on. Super. We will start, and we will do it very polka-ish with a bomba. And Jakob, if you're watching, please tell me if the sound is okay. That you go with 3 bars of A, and I'll sing the tune. 2, 3, 4. Yum ba da la 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 la, dum ba da la. G major, G major. Yum ba da da la 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 la. Back to A major. Lum ba da la ba da ba. 3 of these. Lum ba da la and G major. Lum ba da la 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 la. Stop. Then you have an E major, and this is not a mistake. Yum ba da la da da dum ba da ya. And then there's a 3/4 on this one. So we just do the entire A part again in tempo, and I'm only singing and not talking. You read the chord here. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Lum ba da la 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 la, ba da la 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 ba da da, yum ba da la 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 la, ba da la. Stop. Then we have the B part, and that's an E minor. And then you'll have two bars of E minor, one with B and one beat only with E minor. 3, 4, and B, and once again. And the second time you have this is a 3-4 bar instead. That's the first round here. And then we go in the second round instead, starting from this and go here. Well, you see the difference is the C major, A minor, B, and then the 3-4 in the end. As second time, 2, 3, 4. 3 in the end. We'll do the whole B part, first round and second round. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Are you okay with the chords? Those of you, I don't know how many play chords there, you can write to me if I should go in details. But it's possible to do it with a umba, like I did here. And of course it's possible to do it in many ways, just doing, if you're a guitarist or if you play any other instrument, it's just dum ba doodle dum boo doo doo doo. Just to have, and that should be rather pushy to have the energy going, because you know, in some way polka is another word for rock and roll, more or less. It has to have energy. I'll do once more slowly with the chords, whole A part and whole B part. You can sing along, I'll hear you if you shout very, very loud, but I'll try to do it from here. After a sip of water. Hello Frede, you're also there, that's nice to know. I hope you joined this hope session. Very good. You know, we're working on this corkscrew, Proptrækkeren in Danish, polka from Læsø, and we take it from the top. I play the chords, and no, actually, I just push this magic button that I have here. Yes, we'll do it like that, and I'll play the melody on the same time. And we'll do it slowly. I'll just put it down here. Are you ready? I am so ready, I think. Yes, that's the chords, and now we put it a little more tempo on it. We'll do it 3 rounds. The first round, it goes exactly like this, a little up tempo, The second round we will have a break, interlude between first and second round, where I will push the tempo. For the third round, you'll have to be aware, all playing chords, because then I'll put a drone. First time through a part, it will be a drone, even if the chords go on G. The second round, and then I'll do a slightly, what do you call it? Then you'll have this, and on the E major, I'll put a G sharp here, a G sharp, and A with a F sharp in the bottom, and then the second round it will be with the E in the bottom here. It will be a party. And after this, drone round, we will have this line repeated 6, 7, 8 times. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But only this one repeated many times. And on my cue that you can hear that we will go to the end. That's it. Let's go for it. I'll just put the tempo for the right speed here. And then I'll count you in. You'll join on the chords. Melody is ready. I can't hear you. We'll go for it. And I'll just put my chair in the right direction and we'll go. And this ethno ending. Of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I just have to do it. Thanks for joining me. I'll have one more last thing for you. I hope that you enjoyed the polka, but now we'll have the pressure and the party a little going down and thinking a little about what ethno has meant to me. I would like to learn you a song. Actually, it's a very short song, but it's very important. And it's called At Samles, Skilles Ad. It's a song that you will do on the island of Fanø, here in the end of every dancing evening. You can also dance for this in a special way where you have the dance going 3 while the song and the music is in 2. It's called At Samles, Skilles Ad, and it is about the feeling that you have after a social dance, or maybe actually just after a social meeting, a party, a gathering, where you can feel other people and that you realize that this is what life is about. To meet people and to say goodbye and to be open when you go into the world and meet new friends. It goes like this. At samles, skilles ad, velkommen og farvel. At blive kendt og glemt, ja, det er livets spil. At nyde, vennelag og savne det igen. Og frem at finde sig på ny en trofast ven. This is the first verse. It means to gather and to separate, welcome and goodbye, to be recognized and to be forgot. Well, that's just a part of life. To enjoy friendly company and then missing it again. And to go on to seek and find another faithful friend. I'll go on to this lyrics with you in the rhythm of the song first, and then after that I'll put the melody. It goes. At samles, skilles ad. At samles, skilles ad. Velkommen og farvel. Velkommen og farvel. At samles, skilles ad. Velkommen og farvel. At samles, skilles ad. Velkommen og farvel. At blive kendt og glemt, ja, det er livets spil. At blive kendt og glemt, ja, det er livets spil. Ja, det er livets spil. From the top, with the melody. At samles, skilles ad, velkommen og farvel. At blive kendt og glemt, ja, det er livets spil. Join me. At samles, skilles ad, velkommen og farvel. At blive kendt og glemt, ja, det er livets spil. At nyde vennelag, at nyde vennelag, og savne det igen, og savne det igen. At nyde vennelag og savne det igen. Everybody, at nyde vennelag og savne det igen. Og frem at finde sig på ny, og frem at finde sig på ny. En trofast ven. En trofast ven. Og frem at finde sig på ny. En trofast ven. At nyde vennelag og savne det igen. Og frem at finde sig på ny. En trofast ven. At nyde vennelag og savne det igen. Og frem at finde sig på ny. En trofast ven. So we go from the top to all the way to the bottom. Repeating this is the first verse. And then the second and the third verse I'll translate to you now. You'll have the text also when Dögesh is putting into the internet here. Second verse is in the translation. Alas, my friend, I have to travel to new places and towards new company. But don't forget how happy we have been and where you sat this night amongst your merry friends. Third verse. So, dear friends, lift up your glasses. Let the sound of our merry song be heard. I would rather be in the darkness of the grave than to live here on earth if there were no such thing as friendship. And to me, this frames the whole ethno idea, and it frames the whole idea of music, that this is about giving yourself to others, sharing, meeting, and be open. And I think this is, for me, a perfect way to end a dancing night. And to me, it's a perfect way to end this session also. Unless you would like to go to the polka once more, we could do it in an up-tempo. And you'll just write it to you. Now here we have the lyrics from Dögish. Thank you very much. But we do go through it once more. I'll have the notes here. Da, da. And remember to sing really loud, because I'm not the best singer, but songs like these are best in a community, you know. So you should think of all the community that we have together, even if we are separate and on our own right now. At 1, 2, 3. At samles, skilles ad, velkommen og farvel. At blive kendt og glemt, ja, det er livets spil. At nyde, vennelag og savne det igen. Og frem at finde sig på ny, en trofast ven igen. At nyde, vennelag og savne det igen. Og frem at finde sig på ny, en trofast ven. That's everything from me today. We could, we actually have time to do the polka one more time if you really like. But otherwise you can rewind in the video here. And remember to stay tuned on the Ethno World communities online, on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. There's a lot of very interesting things going on, that music is shared all over the world, and through this amazing ethno community. This was everything from me today. I would like to thank all of you for watching and joining the workshop. It was nice to be a part of. I hope that you really that you take care and that you stick to the hope that we will play together again one day. That's it for now. Take care. Bye bye.